This is your table of contents that you're supposed to have. The last page we ended on was page 67. So 68, 69, 70, and 71 are listed here. The rest of this should already be filled in your notebook. And then over here on this page, this is page 72 through page 95 in your notebook. And I'm just going to flip from page 44 actually, because the last video stopped at page 44. This should be page 44. And this is still first quarter material. And then there's page the changes of states and matter, 45 and 46, that sheet. Then you have your warm-up questions on page 47 and 48 is vocabulary or our vocabulary words that should be glued down in your notebook already. 49 is more vocabulary words. 50 should have your first quarter interim on the page. 51 should be your density KWL chart. 52 should be your brain pop sheet, and that was a grade in first quarter. 53 and 54 are your physical and chemical, physical properties and changes, taking up both pages. 55 and 56 are the chemical properties that go across both pages. It's one sheet but goes across both pages. 57 is your physical and chemical properties and changes paper. This one. 58 is another worksheet on chemical and physical properties and changes. 59 actually. 60 is blank. 61 is your M&M lab procedures. 62 are your dissolving times for the M&M lab that you should have, recorded when we did that lab. 63, is tasty solutions. And 64 is tasty solutions graph. So you should have a graph where you graph your data over here on page 63. 65 and 66 should be a density practice worksheet booklet thing that you had. So that's 65 and 66. 67 should be your density workbook, completely done. So I'll just flip through the pages in case you don't have yours done with a copy. I'm going backwards on the pages. So. We did that together in first quarter. Your physical and chemical rhyme should be on page 68. 69 should be this page on physical versus chemical properties that we did in class. 70 should be a foldable on physical and chemical properties. And then 71 should be your last test of the quarter that we took on. Well, actually, it's not your last test. It should be the test taken on October 3rd. That's page 71. 72 should be a warm-up that we did on October 15th about classifying matters, mixtures. 73 should be your mixtures and solutions video notes. And 74 should be the retest taken on 10/14 for that October 3rd test. 75 should be your physical and chemicals worksheet. This one. 76 should be your United Stream and physical and chemical changes sheet. That was a video that we never did watch, but it should be on page 76. 77 should be a density sheet, calculating density, and you should have this colored in, all the colors as instructed on the paper. 78 is a classifying matter sheet. 79 and 80 should be some vocabulary. or matter, where you had to write a sentence and draw a picture. And 81 and 82 should be your Ed Helper mixtures selection and questions. 83 should be a study guide that we use for the last test of the quarter. Your density lab and your density sink or float paper. So the one that's density sink or float is a selection with some questions. That and the labs should be on page 84. 85 should be the last test we took for first quarter. And that's up to page 85. I will upload another video that goes from page 86 to 102, which is where we are today.